Okay.
Okay, so if you guys have asked this one, so we're gonna move to the phase 2. Phase 2, that is absorption and knowledge. Okay, let me ask one thing. The way I explain to you, is it okay? Bilingual like that?
Yes. Okay juga.
Yes.
Okay juga.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay ya. Cara saya explain tadi English plus Malay tak ada masalah. Korang okay ya?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, in the phase 2, we have absorption and knowledge. So the absorption, like I said before, I want you guys, because we are what I gonna bring today is the reality. So reality is a hard thing, but I need you guys to trust me so you guys can fully absorb the knowledge. Because the knowledge part, trust me, it's really simple. It's simple. In trading, knowledge is only about 20%. It's not 100%. All the time we've been thinking the knowledge is 100%. The knowledge is only 20%. If you know this session, if I only think about 20 to 30, it's so simple, so easy. But this is the main thing. This is not what's gonna make you wealthy. This is not the how you're gonna only 20%. We have another 80% left. So most of the time we've been focusing. We have a bad focus, you know. We've been focusing on this thing 100%, 100% all the time. Same as me. I already been in this situation. I jump from one knowledge to another. I go for SND, for SMC, wave, lot more things. In this phase, I will be needing you guys to trust me, because this thing is very simple and very easy. In one session, everything will be settled. You're gonna see the truth. What's the market been showing? What telling you all the time. We're gonna see that. Okay, untuk fasa 2 ni, kita fasa absorption. Untuk part ni saya korang kalau boleh sepenuhnya. Benda ni simple je. Knowledge ni simple je sebenarnya. Kita cuma nak kena terima hakikat yang ni. Just ambil knowledge ni, settle. Knowledge ni hanya 20% je. Dia bukan banyak pun. Kita je yang rasa macam sebelum ni knowledge 100% nak kena cari betul-betul kan. Dapat ini tak cukup. Padahal part dia sikit je. Ada 80% yang lebih penting. Untuk part knowledge ni, kalau saya cerita buat knowledge saja 20 minit, 30 minit ya settle. Memang simple habis. Dia tak ada apa yang fancy, tak ada yang terlalu complicated, tak ada. Dia memang terlalu simple. So untuk itulah saya minta korang kalau boleh korang bagi kepercayaan kat saya supaya mudah benda ni absorb. But session ni kalau korang cepat absorb, kejap je. Dan target saya pun kalau boleh nak korang settle cepat lah. Settle cepat. Bukan maksud kita color kan. Tak ada. Kalau korang jenis agak slow, tak apa, take time, tak ada masalah. Cuma saya cuba nak bagi dapat dalam masa yang lebih optimize lah, lebih optimum, itu lagi cantik lah. Kita tak buang masa, itu yang paling penting. Okay, so So we're gonna move to the knowledge part. So the knowledge part will be, we'll have number one, key level. We have price action. This thing you can take note. Benda ni korang buat nota lah sebab benda ni penting. And for the note, I will be checking after this. So make sure you write it down. Contoh nanti saya akan check lepas ni. Sebab kalau korang buat nota ni memang laju lah. Korang punya progress ni memang laju yang tak logik lah. Okay, for the key level part, we have we'll be using support, resistor, support become resistant, SPR, and RBS. I think everyone is familiar with this key level. Key level meaning the support, resistant, SPR. So this is support, this is resistance, this is support become resistant, this is resistant become support. So what is the key level actually? The key level, the definition is the level that hold the price. Key level, the level that hold the price. That's the definition of the key level. That's why it's it have some meaning to it because it holds the level, just like this. It holds the price, then price go upwards. It hold the price, go downwards. Hold the price, go and to break out. So that's the definition. So the key level is we're gonna use it along with the price action. Key level is just you know what something we will be marking, something like that. Just mark, and then other than that, we are gonna use it with multi-time frame and price action. And for the key level part, there is no valid key level, no valid or unvalid, no strong or weak. No, we doesn't know the key level is strong or weak until the price react to it. It doesn't matter if in any time frame, even if the key level is from M1, if the price give reaction, then we can use it. It doesn't matter which time frame. So that's why it should be no terms like this. This is a valid one, no, because if you are being attached to this term, the valid, the strong, what will happen? You will make mistake. You will make mistake. Let's say if you are saying the key level is strong, which one is strong? How strong is it? So the key level that you are mentioning strong and valid, it's also break sometimes. So if it's so strong, how can it break? So this is one kind of the illusion that people been saying. This thing, strong key level, valid key level. There is no such thing. We don't know. We never know which one is strong, which one is valid. We don't use that. We just take the market at the key level as a clue whether to look for entry, and then we react accordingly with price action and multi-time frame. That's it. Simple as that. Okay, untuk part key level, kita macam biasalah, kita ada support, resistance, SPR, RPS. So key level ni function dia memegang harga. Sebab tu kita ambil dah satu level yang ada makna lah, ada meaningful lah. Macam ni contoh support. Bila price sampai sini, price tu naik. So dia hold lah dekat sini, ada something yang maksudnya level tu dia memegang harga. Macam ni ya. Dia pegang harga tapi lepas tu dia break. So ini adalah clue yang market bagilah pada kita. Dan untuk part key level dia tak ada pun key level yang valid, key level yang tak valid, key level strong, key level yang tak strong, tak ada. Benda ni ilusi. Benda ni mengarut. Yang ramai orang duk cerita, ramai orang duk cakap kan, time frame ni valid, ini tak valid, tak ada. Kalau market nak bagi reaction, dekat M1 pun dia boleh bagi reaction. Dekat mana-mana time frame yang dia suka, dia boleh bagi reaction. So tak ada pun istilah strong, valid, tak ada. Sebab kalau korang pegang macam ni, kalau key level yang korang kata valid, yang korang kata strong tu, break juga. Kalau betul dia strong, kenapa dia break? So benda ni lah ilusi yang ramai orang cerita. Benda ni dia akan ganggu lah kita punya progress. Sebab kita meletakkan satu, kita ada attachment. Kita ada okay. Bila kita cakap key level tu valid, kita akan jadi skeptical lah. Kita kira macam mana, kita tak hirau dah pasal apa market buat. Price action ke mati time frame, kita lantak lah. Sebab kita tahu oh ni valid. So dekat situ kita akan buat mistake. So benda ni kita elak lah. Benda ni jangan pakai. Benda ni hanyalah ilusi semata-mata. Orang cakap nak bagi gempak, kadang dia orang sendiri pun tak tahu kan benda tu. So benda ni untuk kita kali ni kita dah tahu, oh tak ada benda ni. So next time kita just be flexible. Jadi market ni simple je. Kita tak perlu nak susahkan dia lagi. Okay, for the key level part, this is the only thing in the key level part. So we're gonna move to the price action. Okay, the price action, what we gonna be used in this syllabus, in this section, we're gonna use a true, pure and raw price action. That is breakout and rejection only. We're gonna use the raw section. Have to use like candlestick pattern or chart pattern. It's all the same thing. Everything comes from the price action. It will when over time it will complete until complete to candlestick pattern, and after enough candlestick it will turn into chart pattern. So this thing reflect back. So it's actually come from the price action. So to make our journey more easier, we just use this. This is the raw. We don't have to memorize all the candlestick pattern, the doji, hammer, shooting star, hanging man, engulfing. No. We don't have to do that, because of the time, last time, we've been memorizing everything, but things doesn't work out because we don't have the understanding of what the candle are actually. We don't see, we don't reflect to the action that happened. We have been focusing on the candlestick only. Untuk price action, kita akan pakai paling pure. Kita akan pakai breakout dengan rejection. Kita pakai yang paling pure. Ini paling simple lah. Sebab daripada daripada price action yang pure ni, daripada breakout and rejection, selepas beberapa tempoh masa, baru dia akan complete kepada candlestick pattern. Bila ada banyak candlestick, baru dia akan jadi chart pattern. Dia semuanya bermula daripada price action, daripada breakout dan juga rejection. So bila kita guna breakout dan rejection ni, benda ni paling raw dalam market. So kita pakai yang ni, kita tak perlu pun hafal. Sebab sebelum ni kita dah hafal dah. Kita hafal candlestick pattern, kita hafal chart pattern, kan? Hafal doji, hammer, shooting star, hanging man, engulfing. Kan? Tapi benda tu tak function pun sebab kita tak faham pun apa yang candlestick tu nak bagi tahu kat kita. So paling senang kita pakai price action. Kita tak hirau dah. Candle apa nak keluar lantak. Chart pattern apa nak keluar lantak. Sebab kita dah tahu dah price action yang berlaku. Adakah breakout, adakah reject, itu je. So for the price action, we just want to know whether breakout or reject. Okay, this is the breakout. This is the reject. That's it. So I'm just gonna show you, because we have been using candle for too long. So the reason why a lot of people are confused about the candlestick. Okay, let's say I'm gonna show you this engulfing. Show you example on candlestick pattern. Okay. The truth is, when we see a engulfing, we should be seeing this. Maybe we should be like this, because inside the candle there will be price action. So the reason why we are failing with the candlestick pattern, because we only focus on the candle appearance. We don't reflect what is happened inside the candle. So if we do the postmortem at this candle, if we go into the OHLC string, I'm not gonna focus on OHLC. Just gonna show you example, because this thing we are been using it before. So you need to know why these things are failing. So later on you will understand, oh, this is my mistake. So I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not gonna do the same mistake. So this is the open. This is the low. This is the high. This is the high. This is the close. Open, low, high, close. So this is the open. This is the high. This is the low. This is the close. So the next candle will be open, high, low, close. So the truth is, when you are seeing the candle, you should be seeing this. This is what you should see. You should see what the price action that are happening. It's not focusing on what candle is eating another candle or what. No. This thing only the surface thing. The truth is, when you see a candle, you should be know what the price action are happening inside. This is why we are failing in using the candlestick pattern. The candlestick pattern is not the problem. The problem is because we don't know what to focus. What is the reality inside the candlestick pattern? The reality is there is a rejection and there is a breakout. this is a rejection, and this is a breakout. So if we already understand the price action, you want to use candlestick pattern, no problem. You want to use chart pattern, no problem. Because what we want to know is whether there is a breakout or the rejection. That's it. Ni contoh yang saya bagi ni adalah engulfing, bearish engulfing. Kenapa kita fail sebelum ni? Kita belajar chart pattern macam-macam, tapi kita fail sebab kita tak nampak pun. Kita just nampak surface je. Kita nampak, oh ni ada candle ni, telan yang ni. Tapi hakikat yang sebenarnya yang kita patut nampak adalah price action yang berlaku. Ini yang patut kita nampak ni. Dekat mana dia reject, dekat mana dia breakout. Ini yang kita nak. Ini yang sepatutnya kita nampak. Tapi sebab kita tak tahu, kan, kita maybe tak dapat outlook, kita tak dapat insight berkaitan dengan price action, apa yang patut kita tengok. So kita just fokus luaran je. Sebab tu kita fail. Padahal benda ni sama je. Kalau kita mahir, kita dah tahu dah. Oh, sini ada rejection, sini ada breakout, sini ada rejection, sini ada breakout. So kita dah tahulah apa clue yang market bagi. Apa yang market tunjuk kat kita. So dia jadi lebih mudah lah. So for now, you guys clear about this price action?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, untuk Malay student, okay, faham tak? Boleh dapat?
Faham.
Okay. Am I going too fast, or do you have any question about this price action or anything?
It's good.
Okay.
Cikgu Hafiz, macam tu
Ya.
kalau kita guna line chart saja tak ada masalah kan?
Tak ada masalah. Kita nak pakai apa pun tak ada masalah. Janji kita nampak.
Bukan ke sekejap lagi orang kata kalau masuk ikut candle tu sekejap lagi dapat yang jarum-jarum dia tu.
Tak ada masalah. Sebab candle sebesar ni terus.
Okey.
Tak ada masalah. Dia sebab perspektif kita. Sebelum ni kita pakai candle tapi kita tak tahu apa yang kita view dalam candle tu. Itu yang masalah. Tapi kalau kita dah boleh nampak dalam candle ni ada price action, so kita tahulah dekat mana point-point yang patut kita tengok. Sebelum ni kita tengok candle, kita nampak candle. Tapi lepas ni bila kita faham pure price action, kita tengok candle, kita tahu price action yang berlaku. Dia nampak macam serupa tapi understanding ni yang akan bagi kita lebih solid. Kita tahu action yang berlaku. Dia bukan sekadar surface. Dia bukan sekadar surface, okay ni candle ni. Kalau tak kita just sekadar akan ingat nama candle lah. Kita tak fokus pun action yang berlaku. Dapat tak?
Faham?
Okay. So for those international student, what she's being asking is whether to use the line chart or use the candle. For me, it doesn't matter. If you already know the price action thing, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Because the main reason we are failing with the candlestick pattern because most of the time we don't know. We don't really feel the candle. What is happening inside the candle? We only know, oh, this candle is engulfing. So it stay on the surface. Oh, this is engulfing. This is hanging man. This is pin bar. This is hammer. But the truth is, we need to see what actually happened inside the candle. Is it doing a rejection, breakout? That thing we need to know. If we are already familiar with this breakout and rejection thing, it's not a problem to use candlestick pattern or chart pattern. No problem at all. because we already, when we look into the chart, we know what the market are telling us, what the clues they are giving. We already know. So the main point is to fully understand the pure price action, whether the breakout or the rejection. That's it. Okay, for the price action, we will be using the price action will be used at key level. So when we have the key level, what we want to monitor is the price action. That's it. Nothing more. So the price action is the reaction. What is the reaction that happened at key level? So anyone have a question or doubt about the breakout or rejection thing, or anything about the price action? Untuk korang ada apa-apa pertanyaan ke berkaitan dengan breakout dengan rejection? Ada yang tak faham ke breakout ni macam mana ke, rejection ni macam mana ke? Ada apa-apa soalan ke?
Cikgu,
Ya.
breakout tu tengok line chart atau candle, cikgu?
Okey, kalau untuk yang dah mahir, just tengok pakai candlestick boleh. Kalau rasa belum mahir, maybe kadang kita tak perasan kan dia punya closing price ke apa-apa ke, kita pakai line chart pun boleh, tak ada masalah. Ada janji kita nampak jelas lah. Nanti bila dah mahir, kita selalunya ramai akan pakai candlestick terus lah. For those being asking how whether to use to see the breakout or rejection on the line chart or the candlestick, it doesn't matter. If you are familiar with candlestick, the candle, so maybe you already know where is the rejection or the breakout. But if you are still confused, you can just use the line chart. It's okay.
Dia jika guna candlestick, shadow tu mesti break or tak, cikgu?
Kita ambil closing. Kita pakai closing je.
Oh, closing ya. Oke.
Closing. Okay, so for the price action, I think everything is already covered. So gonna move to the multi-time frame. Everyone is okay. You guys are good so far?
Yeah.
Or I'm going too fast or anything?
No, it's
Okay,
perfect.
okay. Kalau okay, saya just teruskan lah. So we're gonna move to the multi-time frame. Multi-time frame, this is the key in the knowledge. This is one of the key. If you master this, and then everything will be much easier. Because most of the time we are confused with the market. We are confused about the multi-time frame. We don't know how to arrange it properly. So in this chapter is nice. It's gonna be clear. You're gonna see through the multi-time frame on how the market flow is actually happen. Untuk part multi-time frame ni, korang akan nampak lah flow yang sepatutnya. So nanti kau nampak lah macam mana dia punya combination, dia punya memang cantik lah, dia punya flow tu kau akan jadi nampak lebih clear lah. So for the multi-time frame part, we will be using 2 time frame order, 2 set of time frame order. So this thing very important. You need to write it down, and maybe you will need to make a schedule. You need to have to write it, on maybe a big paper. Just stick it to your trading room, because this thing, what I'm gonna give you right now, the multi-time frame thing. This thing is like a cheat sheet, it's like the answer. Have the market answer. So you have the cheat sheet. So you gonna, if the market are telling you like this, you just look at the sheet and, oh, I already know this time frame or this time frame. So this thing are the answer about the. You will be divided into 2 set of time frame. Okay. So the first set is gonna be monthly, daily, H1, M15, M1. Second set will be weekly, H4, M30, M5. Okay, untuk part multi time frame ni, kita akan pakai 2 set of time frame. 2 set of time frame. So, apa yang korang dapat buat time frame ni, ini adalah jawapan berkaitan market. Dia macam jawapan bocor lah korang dapat. So, apa yang korang kena buat, nanti korang buat nota ataupun korang tulis atas kertas yang besar, korang lekat di trading room. Tempat korang trade tu, sebab benda ni je kita akan pakai ulang-ulang. Benda ni je. So bila market dia tunjuk, okay, time frame ni tengah jalan ni, kita dah tahu dah, oh, nak pakai time frame apa. Kita dah tahu. So dia akan jadi lagi mudah, lagi memang cepat lah faham. Memang cepat faham. So yang ni pada set yang pertama dan set kedua. Ini je. So for the multi-time frame part, why it's being divided into 2 sets? Because the market is dynamic. The reason why there is a 2 set, because the market is dynamic. Okay, it's dynamic. In the market, we will have buy and sell. So, just like I say in the earlier, the market, the truth is the market has no direction. How can you say market has a direction? Because the pair is basically consists of 2 currency. Okay, let's say I am the one of the currency and you are one of the currency. If the market have a real direction, then it will be one currency will be big all the time. Let's say my country versus your country, is it gonna be I'm gonna win all the time? It's no logic. So the reason why we came out with the direction thing is only when to find the setup. That's it. So the direction only came out when we want to find the setup. If someone is saying the market has direction, it's bullshit. Market is dynamic. Because the pair, the price is fighting one another. I want to be strong. You want to be strong too. So that's why it's going up So it's a bullshit thing. Is if this thing is being set up as it has one direction, so the other currency is gonna be super weak. So it doesn't make sense. It never makes sense. So this thing we need to understand first. The market is dynamic. It doesn't matter whether it move up or down. We still can make money. We still can have an opportunity to take entry and be profit. So it doesn't matter. So untuk part multi-time frame ni, kita kena faham market ni dia dynamic. Dia ada buy dengan sell. Buy dengan sell. Market ni dia tak logik kalau kita cakap market ni ada direction. Tak logik. Let's say lah, sebab kita trade pair. Pair ni dia dua currency. Dua currency ni kita bagi contoh dua negara lah. Satu negara saya, satu negara awak. Takkan negara saya kuat je memanjang kan? Tak logik lah. Itu negara awak lemah memang lingkup lah negara tu. Memang rosak lah negara kan. So apa yang berlaku dalam market adalah dia akan ada up and down. Dia ada buy and sell sebab masing-masing harga ni dia berlawan. So untuk part direction ni kita hanya pakai terms ni bila kita nak cari entry sahaja. Kita nak cari entry baru kita ada direction. Sebab kita perlukan satu benda yang macam satu garis panduan lah untuk kita nak cari entry tu. Itu saja point dia. Untuk real direction di dalam market tak ada. Tak logik. Macam saya cakap tadi, kalau satu currency saja yang sentiasa kuat, apa akan jadi currency yang lagi satu? Takkan selamanya dia jadi, kalau macam tu, currency yang lagi satu tak ada nilai lah. Kalau macam tu, kita kalau ada real direction, better semua orang trade satu pair tu saja. Trade saja sebab dia tahu dah direction dia memang takkan berlawanan. So benda ni tak logik. So kita kena faham market ni dynamic, tak kisah dia naik atau turun, kita still boleh be profitable, kita boleh dapat entry dan kita boleh dapat duit. Itu je yang kita nak kena faham. So for the multi-time frame set, the first set, okay, when we want to find for the direction, let's say we pick monthly. If the monthly is the direction, the setup will be on daily. If we using the daily as the direction, the setup will be on the H1. And this thing goes on and on. So same goes to the second set. The reason why it being separated because, okay, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say the monthly is buy. Automatically, the weekly is sell. So this thing we need to know. We need to understand, and this is how the market actually works. We have two sets. If one set is buy, another set is sell. It's unlogical if both sets are buying or both sets are selling. It's not logic. Same goes to this. So how we gonna use it later? We're gonna use it like this. If this is your direction, so this is your retracement. If this is your buy, this is gonna be your sell. Same goes to like this, and it goes on and on like this. So untuk part multi-time frame ni, dia simple je. Kita akan ada dua set, monthly, daily, H1, M15, M1. So set kedua, weekly, H4, M30, M5. Dia simple je. Kita dia akan ada 2 set. So kalau satu set tu buy, another set is sell. Itu je. Dia tak logik kalau monthly buy, weekly pun buy. Dia tak logik. Dia sebab market dynamic. Market ada naik turun. So secara sepatutnya dia akan ada 2 direction. Contohnya kalau kita dapat monthly ni dia bagi buy, automatically dekat weekly ni akan jadi sell. So kita akan, kalau kita gunakan monthly as a direction, setup kita akan cari di daily. Kalau kita ambil daily as a direction, kita akan cari setup di H1. Benda ni berulang-ulang. Untuk setup. Weekly kita akan H4. H4 kita akan cari. Dia macam ni je. So for this thing, you guys to make note. This is very important. Have you guys done taking this note? These 2 set of time frame?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Korang buat nota, ini benda yang paling penting. Benda yang memang korang akan pakai lah. Korang akan pakai ni, selagi mana korang trading, korang akan pakai. So korang buat nota. Nanti lepas ni baru korang buat lah. Nak buat jadual cantik-cantik tu, itu later on lah. Memang korang kena buat. Sebab benda ni sahaja yang kita akan pakai. Benda ni sahaja. Okay. Okay, semua dah ambil note lah. Dah catat lah. Okay. So, okay, ini so this is the first one you need to write down. Okay, the second one, I'm gonna make a simple table for you. This also you need to write it down because this is very important. Later on you can do the table nicely, beautiful, something like that. You're gonna put it in front of you every time you trade because this is the only thing you're gonna use. So
Cikgu Hafiz,
okay.
tanya boleh?
Ya, boleh.
Contoh kata, kalau dekat monthly tu nampak dia nak buy kan? So, kalau saya pergi dekat H4 tu, jadi saya cari sell juga macam tu?
Dia macam ni tau. Kalau H4, macam tu lah. Kalau kita dapat monthly ni buy, dia macam kita akan lock tau. Kita akan lock terus. Okay, ni ada 2 set. Kalau kita dapat buy dekat monthly, automatic sell kita just akan cari pakai set yang kedua je.
Macam, okay, contoh. Awal bulan, kita nampak dekat monthly tu, dia nak pergi buy, kata. So, kita buy. Lepas tu, in between, lepas hari-hari yang berikutnya tu, macam kalau kita nampak macam H4 tu, kita cari sell macam tu.
Dia macam, okay, untuk setup sell, dia jadi macam, okay, jap, saya tunjuk contoh. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how this thing work in the chart. Okay, let's say we have monthly breakout. So when the price came back to the zone, it will have weekly breakout sell. So this is our buy. This is our sell. So we just lock this thing. So when we have the buy setup, the buy direction, this is the direction. So the direction is monthly. Okay, monthly. So we gonna find the setup at daily. So this is the daily. So if the daily is buy, so we have two set of time frame. So on this side, we're gonna have weekly. So on weekly, we will find our setup at H4. So this thing will work back to back. So when price came up here, we're gonna look at H4. So if price came down back at here, we have the daily as the direction, we're gonna find our setup at H1.
Kenapa?
So this thing goes back to back.
Oh, betul lah.
So one more thing you have to understand is in order buy to successfully go, it has to end the opposite set. Let's say if this we are buying from this, and this buy we want it to go further, it has to fail this sell setup. Same goes to the sell setup. If we are selling, we want it to go further, this sell will need to break this thing to fail it. As long as price didn't break each other, it's gonna play something like this. Okay, so untuk part mati time frame ni contoh yang saya bagi. Contoh simple, kita nampak macam mana flow dia berlaku daripada yang saya cakap dua set tu. Let's say kalau kita ada monthly as buy, so kita dah tahu monthly buy, kita akan cari setup di daily. Di daily. So bila monthly setup, monthly direction, daily akan jadi setup. So di sebalik daripada first set ni akan ada set yang kedua iaitu weekly. Weekly ni akan bawa sell lah sebab market dynamic. Weekly akan bawa sell. So dekat sini pun dia ulang benda yang sama lah. Kalau weekly direction, setup kita akan cari di H4 dan benda ni berulang. Macam contoh yang saya bagi ni adalah keadaan market yang dia tak bergerak lah. Dia macam sideways je. Untuk price berjalan jauh, dia kena buat breakout. Untuk buy tu nak jalan jauh, dia kena breakout sell. Dia kena jalan salah satu saja. Untuk long term lah. Bila dia tak pecah mana-mana, itulah yang jadi sideways. Macam contoh yang saya bagi ni sideways. So untuk part ni korang clear tak?
Clear.
Okay, yang lain okay. For international, you guys clear with this thing?
Yeah.
If you have anything to ask, just ask. No problem.
Cikgu nak tanya cikgu.
Ya.
So misalnya ini pas di time dari weekly ke daily, dari weekly balik ke level money cari entry daily.
Ya, betul.
Kalau di daily ini ternyata break, tidak reject, berarti dia menuju ke weekly yang setelahnya gitu.
Dia akan ke next key level lah.
Next level ke bawah.
Ke bawah lagi.
Okay. Cikgu. So direction tu harus tunggu yang mana yang break itu yang akan lebih panjang flow-nya ya.
Ya, betul. Ini yang contoh saya bagi ni, dia jadi sideways sebab nak tunjuk dia punya flow cantik kan. Tapi kalau market dia nak pergi jauh, dia kena matikan salah satu. Dia, kalau sell dia kena matikan apa? Kalau buy dia kena matikan. Sebab tu kita ada breakout. Ni dia apa? Dia break. Bila dia ada breakout ni, dia maksudnya dia market bagi clue dia nak teruskan perjalanan.
Okay, thank you cikgu.
Okay. For other student, you have any question, can just ask. No problem.
Cikgu Hafiz, boleh tak market tu dia jadi gila? Dia pergi monthly, dia naik, dia turun, naik lagi. Kat situ je.
Dia naik terus je.
Betul.
Boleh. Tu dia berkaitan lah. Tapi market dia mesti tinggalkan clue juga. Let's say lah, dia cakap lepas tu ni killer question. Dia mesti akan bagi reality, dia akan bagi semua sama. Boleh je, dia nak jalan suka hati dia, kalau momentum kuat dia boleh je jalan. No problem. Market ni dia boleh buat suka hati. Yang kita nak pay attention adalah price action yang berlaku dekat key level. Clear tak?
Contoh kata kalau dia pecah dekat H4 tu, lepas tu dia jadi apa? Dia jadi
sambung,
buy kan? Dia break
buy
out.
lah.
Lepas tu dia jadi
break
buy.
out.
Lepas tu H4 buy, kita kena pergi cari setup dekat M30.
Tak. Kalau yang saya pakai, kita just lock. Okay, let's say we already have the buy over here, the sell over here. It doesn't matter if the price break this level, we still be using we will be using the same order. Kita akan pakai time frame yang sama aja, yang kita dah lock tu. Faham tak?
Entah.
Okay, dia macam ni. Dia let's say lah, kita kata dia breakout sini lah. Okay, dia breakout. Okay, dia breakout. Lepas breakout ni, soalan nak tanya kita nak pakai time frame yang mana, betul tak?
Betul.
Okay, cara yang saya pakai, tak kisah dia breakout, dia buat 10 breakout pun, kita daripada awal memang pakai set ni, sampai sudah memang pakai set ni je. So set ni, dia akan remain memang untuk sell je. Faham tak?
Boleh tukar kan? Kalau contoh kata dia dah break tu dekat H4 tu, lepas tu kita tak boleh tukar macam H4, lepas tu pergi cari setup kat M30 tu tak boleh?
Kalau saya tak tukar. Tapi sebenarnya kalau tukar pun dia tak lari banyak. Dia tak lari banyak. Sebab time frame order ni dia cantik tau. Kalau kita tersilap order pun, tapi kita still follow, dia tak akan lari banyak tau. Sebab kita main, apa yang kita pakai, yang main adalah price action. So kalau kita entry, tak ada momentum, kita confirm akan cut. Tak kisah time frame tu betul atau salah, yang penting price action yang berlaku. Tapi kalau saya pakai, saya lock terus. Saya dah tahu dah ini buy, ini sell, saya akan lock. Tak kisah dia breakout berapa banyak pun, saya just pakai itu je, sambung sampai ke sudah. Tak ada masalah.
Oh, jangan tukar-tukar lah, guna yang ni je.
Guna ni ya. Tukar-tukar tu yang bertambah pening kan.
Betul.
Pening kat situ kan.
Cikgu.
Ya.
Tu saya nak sambung soalan tu. Kalau dia macam contoh kita dah buy dari daily kan. Dan dia sampai key level H4 dia break. So kita punya kawasan wajib untuk sell balik kat weekly, kat resistance weekly.
Betul. Dia akan ada
Betul.
Kira bila kita dah lock time frame, basically level-level lain yang available ni kita just monitor lah. Maybe level dia tak ambil. So next level ni kalau ada reaction, kita masuklah sell. Kalau tak ada, kita hold buy. Itu je. Dia simple je. Okay. for international student, do we have any question regarding the time frame?
It's all right.
Okay. The time frame for me, I've been using like this. If I already know the buy is on the monthly, the sell is on the weekly, I'm gonna lock the time frame. I'm gonna just use the time frame order even if already break. It's broken over here to another. So the sell time frame we already know, and the buy time frame we already know. Just follow, just use the same thing. Just use whether this for buy, this for sell. That's it. No need to change. When we try to change, because if we change it, we're gonna confuse a lot. Too much confusion. So for me, I just lock the time frame. Okay, when I look into the chart, I know, oh, monthly is buy. So I automatically know the weekly is sell, and then I will use the order along with the price. It doesn't matter where it go, whether it break the the buy structure or break the sell structure. It doesn't matter. I just follow with the time frame all the way. Okay. Okay. For the multi-time frame, but I always do like this. This is example table that I do, which is more easier for us to realize what is happened at the market at that moment. So I'm gonna make it like this. Direction. This thing you will need to make table later, and because this thing is like it's all the answer that you will be used in trading all the time. Direction, setup, and bias or opposite. So if the direction is monthly, we're gonna find our setup at daily, and the opposite should be weekly. Okay, so this is our let's say this is buy, so this is gonna be sell. This is our setup. Simple as that. This thing I just take from the previously what we are using above here, right? This is buy. So if this is the direction, this is the setup, and this is the sell, right? Okay. So make it more easier to see and much nice. So I'm gonna make. I'll always do table like this. Monthly direction, daily setup, weekly opposite. So this thing goes along. Weekly, H4, daily, H1, H4. H4, M30, H1. H1, M15, M30. M30, M5, M15, M15, M1, M5. So the reason why we are using this direction, setup, and opposite, just to know if we are having this direction, we will looking at this setup. let's say we catch a buy at the daily, and the reason why we make this table is to make sure in order the daily to go further, it need to break the weekly. So if it doesn't break the weekly, we know we can cash because the weekly is the sell. We know we can repeat the same thing over here. So this is our buy, but the buy failed to break this. So this is our sell because it is opposite. So the daily failed to break the weekly, so the weekly is the sell now, and we just repeat the same thing. Find setup as H4, and then we're gonna monitor back to the daily, whether it's break or not. Guys, clear about this?
Yeah.
I'm just a simple answer. What is it? So the reason why the opposite and the buy thing is it's like the guideline is the time frame that we need it to be broken. So if it didn't break, so it's gonna, if this is spike, so we know we will find the selling setup over here. Simple as that. So untuk korang, kenapa pakai direction setup bias ni? Sebab kita nak bagi dia cantik. Dia lagi flow tu cantik. Let's say kita ada direction monthly, kita akan cari setup di daily. So function opposite bias ni adalah kalau daily ni nak jalan jauh, dia kena break yang weekly. Dia kena break weekly ni. So kalau dia tak dapat break weekly, which is weekly ni adalah sell, so automatically bila price sampai dekat level sell tu, kita cari ialah sell. Dia jadi lah, boleh kita masuk buy, lepas tu dia sampai dekat tempat sell, dia tak break, kita sambung sell. Benda tu je. So kalau let's say sell berlaku di weekly, sama juga flow yang sama. Kita akan cari setup di H4 dan kita akan untuk H4 ni nak betul-betul jalan setup dia kena break daily. So kalau dia tak break daily, which is day buy, maka kita repeat balik, buy balik kat daily. Itu je. So reason daily direction setup bias ni adalah kita nak tengok setup ni break tak opposite tu. Break tak bias. Sebab in order buy nak jalan, dia break sell. In order sell nak jalan, dia kena break buy. Itu je. Market punya flow, simple as that. So untuk korang ada apa-apa soalan tak?
Ustaz, maknanya kalau kita dah masuk entry ke setup, then kat bias dan opposite tu kita kena tunggu price action.
Ya, betul.
Dia
sama ada dia break
ataupun kita hold.
Ya, sama ada breakout atau reject. Kalau dia breakout, maksudnya maybe kita nampaklah clue dia nak jalan lebih jauh. Itu je. So price action je lah yang kita akan monitor selama ni dekat apa yang berlaku dekat key level di time frame yang mana. So boleh dapat kan?
Yes, boleh.
Okay.
Nak tanya lagi?
Tanya. Okay.
Contoh kalau kita nak masuk, contoh kita tak tahu apa-apa ni, kita baru bangun tidur. So bagi itu kita tengok chart. Contoh kata kita nak masuk daily. So kita ikut je order tu, kalau daily, so setup dia kena pergi dekat H1.
Betul, ikut je flow.
Dan bias dia adalah dekat H4.
Betul. So contoh kita nak buy dekat daily tadi tu, kita cari setup dekat H1. Dekat H4 ni kita standby lah untuk sell. Kita standby lah. Kalau dia reject, kita hold lah buy. Kalau dia break, kalau dia Untuk buy nak jalan, dia kena break bias. So kalau dia tak break, dia reject, kita masuklah sell. Itu je.
Tapi kita perlu tak nak refer dekat monthly ke time frame yang lebih besar untuk tahu dia punya direction?
Okay, macam saya just buka monthly tu, saya tengoklah juga sebab reason dia kadang key level bertindih, kadang itu je yang punca dia. Kita tengok time frame yang kecil kan, rupanya dia tengah jalan yang momentum besar, dia cuba nak market nak react dekat time frame yang besar. So macam saya akan tengok juga, saya tengok monthly, weekly. Buka monthly, tengok okay monthly buy, cukup lah. Lepas tu saya turun ke daily terus, tak ada masalah lah.
Oh boleh buat macam tu, shortcut macam tu boleh?
No problem at all. Dia sabar, janji kita ikut dia punya order je. Kita ikut dia punya order tu tak ada masalah. So clear tak?
Ya, faham.
Okay, sekejap tengok ada soalan lain. Okay. Okay. So for the multi-time frame, everything is already settled actually. So I'm gonna just show you guys the example. The same thing. So if we have monthly, weekly, so we know the monthly is buying, so the weekly is selling. So what we have to do, what we should do is just stand by over here for a buy setup and stand by over here at the logic time frame that we should do, we should see. So if we catch entry over here, just monitor until came over here, and then monitor the price action. If there is no breakout or nothing, we can have a sell setup over here. Same thing goes along. The only problem with the market is one thing. That is the momentum part. The momentum, there is momentum or liquidity or volatility. This is the only thing that we can control. Ini saja benda yang kita tak boleh control market, iaitu momentum, liquidity dan volatility. That's why sometimes, okay, let's say we have the key level over here. Sometimes the price take here. You will be getting the entry over here. Sometimes it takes a bit deeper because we don't know the momentum over here. The momentum part is this fail because they don't understand the momentum. So, but the price simply to break out, whether break rejection. So the bias about the momentum should be in the price action. So when the price action is happen, we should be noticed about, oh, this price action means the momentum is strong. This means the momentum is not too strong. So we're gonna reflect it into something simpler. There is breakout and rejection. Okay, untuk part momentum ni, paling senang kita nak identify dia, kita just pakai dia, kita biaskan dia kepada price action. Supaya mudah lah. Supaya mudah. So kita just akan monitor. Sebab tu kita monitor breakout ataupun rejection. Sebab dari situ kita boleh dapat information sama ada momentum kuat ataupun momentum lemah. So you guys have any question so far about this momentum thing? Don't worry, later on we will look into the chart. Siapa ada soalan tu boleh tanya, no problem.
Faham.
Faham ah? Okay. Okay. So for the the bonus part about the knowledge is the MDA. That is familiar for Malaysian trader, that familiar for miss, deep, accurate. So this is a bonus thing. It's kind of a little bit. Some people say it's a bit complicated, but for me, it's maybe you can see through it in a bit of time. Of course, everything process, right? But the reason I put this thing in the bonus because some people didn't even use the MDA. So it's kind of extra information for us. Extra information. So whether we want to use it or no, it's up to us. Untuk part MDA ni saya letak dekat bonus sebab kalau tak pakai pun tak ada masalah. Dia macam dia provide extra information lah. Extra information supaya lagi cantik lah kita punya trading. Dia agak confused lah. Dia confused for starting. Tapi kalau dah mahir tak ada masalah. Memang market tu memang jadi lauk lah. So for starting memang dia biasalah. Kita kena ada progress sikit lah. Tapi tak apa, kita belajar jugalah bab ni. So what is MDA? MDA is a retracement type that related to momentum. Retracement type that are related to momentum. We cannot use MDA without understand the momentum. It's unvalid. It's not logical if we are using it alone without understand the momentum. If we don't relate it with the momentum, it's pointless. So the MDA only logical valid if we are reflected with the momentum. So MDA ni dia adalah jenis retracement yang berkait dengan momentum. So kalau kita pakai MDA tanpa momentum, dia jadi pointless, dia jadi mengarut sebab MDA ni dia provide info berkait momentum. So kalau kita tak pakai momentum, dia jadi tak tally, jadi tak kenal. Okay, so untuk contoh dia, okay. This is what we call deep. This is accurate. So anything that is not happen at accurate or deep is called miss. You guys must be experience this thing. You are waiting here to take the entry but the price only came here, and then go down. It didn't even reach at your marking or your the place where you are waited, because like I say, this thing is related to momentum. So on the momentum part, it should be looking like this. Strong, weak, too strong. So the MDA is the strongest. The miss, I'm sorry, the miss is the strongest. That's why when this, like the example I'm showing, I've been showing this. This is a cell breakout, and then when the momentum is too strong, when you are wait to take entry over here, it doesn't even reach your zone because the cell momentum is too strong. This is how the miss is we relate with the strong momentum, because the cell momentum is too strong. It doesn't have to go to your accurate or deep level. So same as the deep level. The deep levels is the weakest. So let's say we wait here, and then when price came here, still the sell didn't happen because the sell momentum is not strong. At this level is not strong. At this level still. That is why sometimes when it goes to the deep level, the price will take sometimes to drop because the momentum is weak. The sell momentum is weak. For me, oftenly I've been using it like this because this MDA thing also related to trend line, thing. Okay, untuk part MDA ni kita akan ada deep, accurate dengan miss. So dia kena relate dengan momentum. Kalau dia tak relate, dia tak function. Kalau korang pasal macam contoh dekat sini yang saya sell, kita tunggu dekat sini. Tapi price tak datang pun dia jalan. Sebab apa dia jalan? Sebab momentum sell tu terlalu kuat. So macam ni dia jadilah setup miss. Sebab apa? Momentum sell tu terlalu kuat. Let's say kita kata kita tunggu dekat sini. Price pun datang. Tapi bila sampai sini, momentum tak kuat. Momentum tu weak. Maybe dia sampai sini baru dia jadi. So kita dapatlah indication bahawa momentum sell tu weak. So sebab tu kadang korang perasan bila sampai dekat level-level yang atas ni, kadang dia lambat nak jalan. Sebab apa? Momentum dia weak. Dan bila berlaku dekat miss ni, kadang dia naik sikit je terus dia jatuh. Kita tak sempat pun entry. Sebab apa? Momentum sell tu terlalu kuat. So ini dah dia punya function dia lah, kegunaan dia. So I'm gonna show you guys how this thing reflect with the trend line. So as for now, do you have any question on this explanation right now? Kalau korang ada soalan yang berkait dengan sekarang ni, korang tanya dulu. Sekejap lagi saya nak tunjuk yang berkait dengan SNR dengan yang candle. Dia sabar je actually, cuma maybe sebab benda ni baru. So you guys a bit confused or anything, just ask, no problem. So if you guys don't and then just continue on to the I'm going to show you how this thing being used with the trend line. Still, we have this kind of breakout. So I'm going to take our trend line like this. And this thing, this here is accurate. This is T. This is T. So at the trend line is also miss. So this is the extra information you will know. That's why if you look into the chart, sometimes when the price touch the trend line, the price will react so fast because there is it's like the miss area for it, because the miss should be strong. So let's say price are coming, and this one price is respecting the miss. On the other hand, if the price came to miss but there is no momentum, then with the MDA thing we should have the extra information that it will go up here or here. So you got what I mean? This MDA thing will help you to know whether you can take entry or not at that level. So untuk part MDA yang berkait dengan trendline ni, bila kita tarik trendline, kalau korang perasan, kadang-kadang bila price sampai di trendline je, dia terus laju, dia react. Sebab apa? Sebab situ adalah point miss. Bila dia adalah point miss. So bila macam ni contoh yang saya bagi ni, so apa yang MDA ni provide kan, dia provide information untuk kita ni, bila dia sampai dekat miss, macam contoh yang saya bagi ni, price sampai dekat miss, tapi dia sepatutnya react kuat, tapi dia tak react. So kita tahulah momentum sepatutnya kuat, tapi bila dia tak kuat, maksudnya dia akan ke mana? Dia akan ke sini, sini ataupun sini. So itulah extra information yang kita dapat. So let's say instead of kita standby nak sell, tiba-tiba tengok ini mengarut, ini game ni dia tunjuk momentum tak ada, kita masuklah buy. So nampak tak, dia akan jadi peluang lah. MDA ni is basically a location for entry. So you know whether the momentum is enough to push your entry or not. Something like that. So untuk so for this moment, you guys have any question? Korang ada apa-apa soalan ke untuk part setakat ni, yang MDA ni? Ada soalan ke? Tak ada? Tak, kita carry on. Okay, for one more thing, the MDA. Okay, let me give some example on candlestick. It's the same thing, but on a different view. We view it as a candlestick. So let's say we have something like this. Okay, yeah, something like this. So we have Sell breakout. So we have sell breakout. So on the other hand, how the MDA works, sometimes you often will see like this. When the price is coming back, sometimes it respect the the closing price. The gap between the candle being right now is how to use it with the candle, because this thing actually this thing is at the this example with this candle actually engulfing style, but most of the engulf trader, they don't know how to use it. They don't know how to use the MDA in the engulfing style. So so this is another example how the MDA gets shown. So this is our D, this is our accurate. So sometimes if the price want to do the miss, it will do it this area or this in the candlestick view. Other than that, if the price didn't respect the miss area, just go up here or up here. So on the engulfing engulf trader knowledge, this is what they call hidden engulf. Or dominant. So what the entry that are happening over here is what we call miss. So for the engulfer, this is their F, right? This is their accurate. So this is their T. The same thing, but with different style. So basically, if, like I say from the earlier, if you master the candlestick pattern, you understand what the price action that happen inside the candle. So it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. What I've been showing you is it's a reflection of the what engulf trader been using. So basically, what they are using are just the same with the SNR trader, but most of the trader didn't even realize this thing. They don't realize that this thing actually are connected. Are the same thing, only with different names. So contoh yang saya bagi ni, dia benda sama je. Benda sama, cuma saya lukis dalam bentuk candle. So MDA ni dia akan berlaku, dia boleh berlaku dekat area sini, area yang closing price ni. Contoh yang saya bagi ni adalah contoh mengikut trader engulfing. Dia orang pun tak perasan dalam engulfing ada MDA. Padahal inilah MDA. Sini kita ada lead adalah accurate. Ni hidden engulf ataupun dominant. Dominant ni lah miss. Sebab tu kan kita tengok dia orang boleh dapat entry kat sini. So macam kita, kalau kita pakai untuk SNR, kita tak pakai pun term ni kan. Tapi sebenarnya benda sama je. Dia benda sama. So tak ada masalah pun. Kalau korang dah ada kefahaman engulfing ke apa, no problem. Boleh pakai. Yang penting kita tengok candle, kita tahu price action yang berlaku dalam candle. Itu je. So for this explanation, you guys have any question? Korang ada apa-apa soalan ke berkaitan dengan MBA ni? So far, these three examples that I give to you is actually the same thing, but I just use the different drawing to so you guys can understand it better. Korang ada soalan tanya je, no problem. Okay. Okay, so for now, basically, for the knowledge part, everything is settled. There is no need, no additional thing, no, nothing. Thing will be added. So these are the only thing that we will be using after this for the knowledge part. It's okay. I'm gonna show the example later because in the first time you have to master the theory first. The theory because what how my method is theory, practical, presentation. So what we are doing today is theory part. So when the theory part is done, all you have to do is the practical and presentation. These things are the only thing that will be we gonna be repeat. These two things is what we gonna do it repeatedly. Practical, present, practical, present, practical, present. So the theory part is everything is already settled. There is no more to add. You guys may have questions. No problem, you can ask anything. But for the theory part, it's already completed. So that's how the method that I'm been using. So I'm gonna go to the third one, that is skill and strategy. So the skill will be 50% and the strategy will be 30%. So the skill part is simple. Is what we call flexibility. This is the only thing in the skill part. Dalam part skill ni satu benda je kita nak mahir, iaitu flexibility. So what is flexibility? Flexibility is able to react within the momentum. We are able to react within the momentum. So we should. So in this flexibility thing, is where we gonna make our trading successful, because let's say we have breakout. This way, but it's too big, so we just daily H4. So on the flexibility part is whether we buy breakout, right? Buy. So we're gonna look our entry at H1. On the flexibility is it we gonna have a buy setup or we gonna continue sell? Which means, is it enough momentum for us to buy, or there is no momentum to buy? Even if it's in the buy zone, we can still take the sell, something like that. So let's say I give you an example, buy over here, then it came over here, there is no momentum. So the price came back and break all the way. So our plan, our first plan, we are set to buy over here at this moment, buy. But when the momentum doesn't react like what we want, what should do, we take sell over here. So this is the flexibility that we are need to have. This is the skill that most trader fail about. They are failing because they don't understand. They don't have flexibility. Even if it's a daily breakout, monthly, doesn't matter which time frame, a buy breakout doesn't mean you have to buy. Same goes to sell. The sell breakout doesn't mean you have to sell. If there is no momentum, then your setup will fail. So untuk part skill ni, benda yang kita nak pakai adalah flexibility. Dia punya function dia adalah macam mana kita nak react ikut momentum yang market bagi. Kita bagi reaction ikut apa yang market bagi. Let's say macam sini, contoh kan. Kita ada daily breakout buy. So kita pun standby dekat H1. Bila price sampai dekat H1, kita pun buy. Tapi adakah buy kita tu kita boleh hold? In order kita nak hold, dia kena break H4. Tapi kalau dia tak break, di situ kita akan be flexible. Instead of kita buy, kita tukar entry ke sell. Kita tukar ke sell. So di mana saja tempat yang possible untuk entry, di situ kita akan apply flexibility. Kita akan apply flexibility. Kita akan tengok momentum yang ada tu cukup tak untuk jalankan setup yang kita nak. Kalau tak ada, kita just counter lah. Tak ada masalah. Sebab tu kita trade apa yang market bagi. We just trade what the market give us. If the market give us buy momentum, then we buy. If there is no buy momentum, there is a sell momentum, then we sell. We don't have to bother. This is a daily breakout. It should be happen. Is this confirmed? No. Nothing is confirmed in the market. So if there is no buy momentum, don't buy. If there is no sell momentum, don't sell. Because it's not a problem because we have both buy and sell setup. Let's say if we miss buy over here, we can stand by to sell over here. And let's say we miss the sell over here, we can stand by buy over here, whether there is logic to buy or no, or not. And the same thing will repeat it with the key level and so on. So the thing is, the opportunity is too much. The market is giving us too much setup that we are not realized because we being attached to something that is unreal, to the illusion that the market has direction. We've been focusing on one direction only. We don't be flexible enough with the market, so we are failing. We are failing to take the opportunity that market are giving us. Market is giving us a lot of entry every day. We have like 28 major pair, excluding gold, silver, and oil, excluding indices. So there is no logical if you say you don't have setup. 28 pair plus another 3 plus indices, maybe 4 or 5 more. There is a 30 pair plus something like that, and then you say you have no setup. That is bullshit. Because market is dynamic. You can take buy, you can take sell. Whether you are flexible enough or not, whether you relax or not. This is what we are learning today, to understand the market flow, to see how the truly market work. Goes up and down. When it go up, we buy. When it go down, we sell. We just dance with the market like that. So contoh yang saya cerita ni, kita just apa yang kita nak daripada flexibility ni adalah kita react dengan apa yang market bagi je. Market bagi buy, kita entry lah buy. Dia bagi sell, kita entry sell. Sebab tu dari awal saya cakap, kita tak perlu, kita sebelum ni banyak tau kita kena illusion dari segi direction. Market ni ada direction, fokus ya direction, fokus storyline. Padahal benda ni semua berlaku apabila ada momentum je. Tak ada momentum, tak jalan. Korang degil nak buy dekat sini, tak ada momentum, tak jalan. Dia duduk situ je. So bila kita entry, ada momentum buy, kita buy. Bila dia sampai dekat tempat yang logik untuk sell, kita tengoklah momentum buy tu ada lagi tak. Dia buat tak breakout buy. Tak dia buat breakout buy, kita standby entry buy. Tak ada. Kalau dia tak ada, dia buat breakout sell pula, kita masuklah sell, tak ada masalah. So tak ada istilah terlepas setup ni, tak ada. Terlepas buy dekat sini, kita boleh sell dekat sini. Kita terlepas sell dekat sini, kita boleh cari buy dekat sini. Kalau buy tak jadi, kita masuklah sell. Itu je. Pair berlambak. Pair ada 28 major pair. Tak termasuk gold, silver, oil dan indices. Ada 30 lebih pair. Mustahil kan kita cakap tak ada setup. Kita sebab sebelum ni kita attach dengan benda yang tak real, kita rasa macam susah tak nak trade. Padahal trade ni mudah je. Kita just be flexible. Apa yang market bagi, itu yang kita ambil. Flexibility. So untuk part, so for the flexibility part, I always show it like this. So all the knowledge that we are learning in the beginning, we have to combine with flexibility. This one is 50%, this one is 50%. So it will be like this. It's like you are walking on a stick or something, then you need to balance yourself. Or 50%. So if you don't balance, then your journey will be not nice. So I'm going to show you what happened if you are using the knowledge 100%, which means you are not flexible. I always use term like this. The knowledge I always use what we call, because the knowledge is the guideline. So guideline is, I always call something like this, rules. So the rules are important. But if we are too attached with the rules, you're gonna look like this. You have daily breakout. The price came back. Which one? So this is what happens when you are using rules 100%. The rules is good. It's no problem. But the problem is when you are not flexible. Let's say you buy over here, price going up and then going down, you still stubborn with your decision because you don't want to be flexible. So what will happen? The price will continue break your zone, and you're gonna lose something like that easily. This happen all the time. This thing happen all the time. So this is happen when you using the rules 100%. You don't be flexible. On the other hand, this is what happen if you are using the flexibility 100%. So this one, okay. So entry buy over here. Maybe you're gonna buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and then and suddenly market didn't follow your favor. That's when you're gonna lose. So my point is, what we need to use is balance. We need to be balanced, not flexible too much, not holding the rules too much, because the rules are just guideline for us, guideline, so we know what to view in the market. So when we open the chart, we know, oh, I should be seeing this. Okay, so we have all the guideline. So because without rules, maybe we don't even mark over here. We just buy sell because we don't care about this level or this key level. So we don't have the guideline. We don't have the essential base, whether to, it's like benchmark in the market, which area to look into. That's the rules. Meanwhile, the flexibility is what happened at the area. Is what happened at the area. So if we have area over here, so this is where we're gonna apply the flexibility. Any possible key level is where we're gonna use the flexibility thing. So untuk part ni, knowledge dan flexibility, selalu knowledge ni saya akan biaskan kepada rules lah. Dia macam rules. So untuk nak trade ni, kita kena ada rules. Kita kena ada macam, rules ni dia sebagai guideline je. Supaya bila kita buka chart, kita tahulah apa yang kita nak tengok. So kalau tak ada guideline, dia jadi merapu, dia jadi relax kan. Kita buka-buka terus nak entry, itu yang jadi mengarut. So, apa yang jadi kalau kita pakai knowledge 100%? Iaitu kita pegang dengan rules saja. Kita pegang rules, kita tak kisah flexible tak flexible, tak. Aku ada buy setup, aku nak buy. Apa nak jadi? Pergi mampus. Lepas tu memang kita goodbye. My friend lah, kita mati hari ni kan. Sebab apa? Kita tak flexible. Market dia bagi buy, tapi buy tu tak dapat jalan jauh. Sebab kita tak flexible. Dia tak bagi momentum buy, tapi kita nak hold. Itulah problem. So ini akan jadi kalau kita pakai rules saja 100%. Kita pakai rules saja, dia akan jadi macam ni. Dia macam kita degil. Kita buy tapi kita nak hold. Walaupun tak ada momentum, kita nak hold. Manakala kalau kita pakai flexibility 100%, dia akan jadi mengarut sebab kita tak kisah sebab zone. Kita buat tak tahu, kita buat macam kita, okay, aku dah pro ni, aku nak bantai, buy sell, buy sell, buy sell. Boleh, tak ada masalah, tapi biar balance. Sebab tu kita pakai rules. Kita kena ada kita punya guideline kita di sini. So kita monitor lah. Pakai 50%, memang cantik ya flow tu akan jalan. Kalau kita pakai either one, kita pakai 100%, memang ending dia selalu mengarut lah. Memang mengarut. Sebab benda ni saya dah lalui dan kita semua sedang lalui. Kita pernah lalui dan sedang lalui. So benda ni ya. So on this skill part, do we have any question? Korang ada apa-apa soalan, boleh tanya. Okay, untuk part the momentum when price approach the key level or momentum of rejection. Okay, on the momentum part, we will see both because the momentum, we're gonna pair it with the price action. Whether because the market flow, if you if you realize all the time, the market will move something like this. It will start with rejection, then breakout, then rejection, then breakout. So the thing is, in order your setup to happen, it needs to reject first. So let's say you have zone over here. So when price came at your zone, let's say you are expecting to buy over here. So the first thing that will happen is the rejection first, and then you are expecting a breakout. That's how the market flow. It will reject first, and then it will break out. Same goes to the, if we are viewing from the sell, this is the reject, 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 then breakout, reject, reject, then breakout. The same thing. So we're gonna the market flow will go from reject, breakout all the time. So it doesn't matter whether to we want to take it entry at reject level or after the breakout. It doesn't matter because the flow is continuously. So any other question? So is it my question answer your my answer really? You got something from my answer, or just another confusion? Siapa ada soalan boleh tanya lagi. Problem tanya aja. So if you guys have no question about the skill, so we goes to the last part, that is the strategy. Okay, the strategy will consist of 30%. So the strategy part is easy. It depends on yourself actually. So it will be about trading style, money management. So on the strategy part, it depends on you. If you love to scalp, then just go for scalp. It doesn't matter. You don't have to follow everybody on the IG, on the FB, whether they are swing. If you don't have the if you can't swing, don't swing. Simple. You just trade what you are capable. What you are capable, what you are comfortable. Just do what you want. It doesn't matter. In the money management, so you will know how to manage your money, how to manage your account according to your balance. So this thing is also subjective, so it depends. If you have a small account, you want to trade slowly, then it's okay. If you want to go for full margin, then it's okay. If you have no problem with the pressure, you are familiar with pressure, then it's not a big deal. Some people, they are saying FM is bad while they are doing FM. That's a bullshit. If you can manage your pressure, then go on, no problem. If you can't manage your pressure, you know you are too scared, or maybe your account is too small, you're afraid to blow, then just go slowly, no problem at all. The most important thing is when you already understand the full syllabus, you know how the market flow, you know that we make mistake and everything. So you know on the mistake part is all only your mistake. You know the market will give you another chances, another opportunity. So it's not a big deal. Uh, a loss can be recovered, something like that. So on the strategy part, I always don't go too deep because it depends on you, on your trading style. Uh, as long as you can see the market flow, it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem because the trading style is depends on you, whether you want to compound, you want to trade slowly, you want to take daily profit, weekly profit, it doesn't matter. So untuk part strategi ni selalunya saya tak tekan sangat lah sebab benda ni depends, dia subjektif lah. Kalau korang selesa sekali, go on, tak ada masalah. Janji range tu berbaloi, go on saja. Intraday swing sama je. Dengan money management lah, kalau korang tak familiar dengan pressure, jangan go FM. Trade santai-santai lah. Kalau korang dah biasa rasa macam tak ada masalah lah FM, silakan, no problem. Dia tak ada benda yang salah atau betul sebab kita trading ni dia ada opportunity buy dan sell, dan kita trade ni pun kita faham risiko kita. Kalau kita dah faham market flow, kita dah tahu dah risiko yang kita nak ambil tu berbaloi atau tak. Dia macam tu je. So for this part, I think we don't have any question about it. So let's see some example on the chart. Or you guys want to take a break, take 5 or anything? Oh, momentum. The momentum is it's actually something like the strength, the liquidity, the volatility, the same thing. So what I mean by momentum is the easiest thing we can see the momentum to reflect it. We will be looking at the price action, whether it's a breakout. So let's say there is a breakout happen. So we know the breakout is the indication that the momentum is strong.
Okay. Hello,
yeah.
Is there any such thing as fresh and unfresh zone?
Oh, fresh and unfresh zone. Basically, we don't use that. The fresh and unfresh is basically just something like illusion, because sometimes, okay, let me show you fresh or not fresh. Okay, let's say we say this level is fresh. Fresh. So the price should be respecting it, right? But what happened when price go over here, but the next thing didn't even break out? It can just break like that. So the fresh or not fresh is not the indication whether the level is okay or not. So just a key level, what matter is the price action that happened. Price action itself is the key, whether the level is gonna be used or abused, something like that. It's gonna be the momentum gonna the price action gonna be rejection or breakout. The price gonna respect it or gonna break it. Simple as that. So it doesn't matter fresh or not fresh. We don't use that because sometimes the fresh level just break like that. We'll be thinking, oh, it's a fresh level, but the momentum just goes like nothing and break it up. Okay, how to know the level will be break? Okay, basically we don't know. We never know whether it's gonna break or not until the momentum happen, until the price go to that level, we never know. Kita takkan tahu level tu akan di break atau tak selagi mana price action tak berlaku. Ini juga adalah masalah illusion sebab kadang kita tengok orang post dia cakap follow direction, dah tahu dah ini nak break, padahal kalau dia tahu level tu nak break, kenapa dia tak FM? So inilah masalah yang bila orang cuba nak cakap benda ni confirm padahal tak ada, memang monitor. Kita just monitor saja level direction tu, sebab tu kita dua direction. So kalau kita nak buy, kita tengoklah, jangan bagi sell tu pecahkan kita punya level. Kita boleh je tunggu dia react macam mana. Dia tak pecah, kita tunggu dia another breakout ke, untuk kita strong indication yang kita boleh entry. Okay, how do we apply stop loss in strategy? Do you recommend use stop loss or just monitor the price and cut loss when it's needed? Okay, on the cut loss thing, it depends. Some people are comfortable with using the structure. Some people are comfortable to just cut loss, just monitor and cut loss. So if you have a lot of time to monitor, just monitor, no problem at all. Because monitoring is one of the key how to have the best entry. Because when you do a monitor, there's a lot of things can happen. So for the stop loss, if you gonna use it based on structure, just use on the next structure. So yes, if you gonna apply a stop loss, gonna be over something like this. Same thing, same stop loss like before. So maybe if you need a smaller stop loss, then drop down the time frame using the time frame order. So you guys have any question? Any other question? Okay. Okay. How do you plot a trend line? Okay, I think it's time for us to look into the chart. Okay, you know why? Some people, they are teaching, they are showing chart too much, they always showing chart this and then. The reason why I when I teach, I always showing less chart, because in the chart there is one element, there is momentum that we can't control. So what really happened is they fail to explain the momentum. So when they do the breakdown, the trading breakdown, the breakdown from, let's say, a sell setup or buy setup, they don't mention the momentum action that happened over there. So when they go next, when they go from, okay, let's say they are showing the buy setup, and then the next time they are showing the sell setup, the cell setup doesn't even have the same momentum, the momentum that happened at the buy setup. So you know what I mean. Uh, the momentum will differentiate every entry. So when they don't tell about the momentum, you just when they are showing the chart, you will see it because you say you understand it because that's the moment they are explaining. But when you do on your own without the understanding of the momentum, you are blurred, you are confused because you don't know. You see, hey, this is a setup, but why it doesn't happen like last time? The last time sell is just the price just touch and go. But this time the price play, and then it broke up. It becomes fail setup. This is the reason why I show less chart. So when I do showing your chart, you know that I will be showing with the momentum. So let's get started. Okay, let's say we are doing we want to find the first whether which time frame is involved in buy and selling. So just look at the chart and search for the breakout. Like this, I'm going to show you. Okay, this thing is weekly breakout. So when we have a weekly breakout buy, so the clue is to buy, right? To buy. So the buying time frame will be weekly set of order. So the daily will be the sell. Delete this. So so this is our weekly breakout, right? So we're gonna drop down to daily, and then we mark the nearest. Okay. Right. So really, when there is the first time the breakout happened over here, uh, okay. So this is where the breakout is starting to break out from the weekly. So when we have the weekly breakout, so we know the weekly is buy. and the daily is sell. So what you gonna do is look for sell as the buyers. So this is the sell buyers from this to this. So on the daily key level, on because we are searching for buy, the buy is from the weekly, so we're gonna drop down to H4. For first, so what really happened? There is a breakout. Then we know we're gonna find our buy setup at H4. This is H4 key level. Just mark it. Then entry. Our target is the weekly. We entry on H4. H4 need to break the daily level, which is over here. This is the setup. This is the sell breakout, and the price need to break over here. So what really happened? It doesn't break. Only come at this level and then respect the daily set. So on the other hand, we're gonna look for sell entry over here at H1 because this is the daily key level. So what I mean by lock the time frame, so when the price is over here, this is the H4 or the weekly H4 M30, the buy area. This is the sell area. Daily H1, M15, and so on. This is what I mean by locking the time frame. So for this part, do you guys understand or have a little bit of confusion? Because we're gonna go step by step. You guys have any question? You can just ask. A little bit confused. I think I'm gonna use a smaller time frame for you to avoid confusion. I think that's the better one because I can show you from monthly until M1, but you will see a lot of level and then you will get confused. So that's just we take from the H4. Okay, let's take from this current breakout. So this is H4 breakout. So we're gonna drop down to M30. So there will be M30 key level over here. Any key level doesn't matter, just mark, because we don't know which key level the. So on the other hand, for the H1, we're gonna, because this is still far. I think H4 is all too big. Wait. Too far. This is like a signal, so I'm gonna change it. Okay, let's say we are taking from this. We have like this by breakup of H1. So we get I'm just gonna use H1 as the buy and empty for the sell. So on H1 we're gonna drop to M15 for the key levels. So if you are not familiar with with candlestick, can use line chart. This. Okay. So for this part, you guys clear? Because we are taking the entry, the direction from the H1. Sorry. Okay. So we are choosing the direction from the H1. So this is the H1 breakout. H1 buy. So M30 gonna sell. So H1 buy, we gonna drop at M15 to look for the key level. And we're gonna set our key level at the buyers, that is M30. So what I do just now, I just plot the key level at H1 breakout and M15 key level. So let's go to the M30. So for looking at the, because our H1 level is over here, so we're gonna find our M30 level, the nearest one. So the nearest one is something over here. So this is where the price need. This is according to the current, to this current. So this is the sell key level. Let me change it to red. So for the two, to understand the two-way direction, this is what happened at H1 when the price came down. Let's make a key level on M30. Look at this one of earlier. So what is the current condition? There is a sell breakout at the M30. So at the M30, we have empty cell. Gonna drop down to F5 to find the entry all around this. And inside this, we're gonna find our entry from H1 at M15 for pi. So I'm gonna so from the M15 side, because we been monitoring about the buy over here, the breakout by H1. So when the price came over here and as for the direction to move on, need to break this, right? This one, the entity. Wait. How to I'm gonna delete this. Sorry for the I'm a little bit confused to show you on the two-way setup. So, wait, this too small, so problem, and too big is also a problem. Find a simpler example so you guys can don't confuse. Okay, we're gonna use this pair. Okay, let's say we have a daily breakout over here. Daily breakout. So we're gonna find the key level at H1 to execute buy. Then at the moment, we're also gonna find the H4 key level for the sell setup. I mean, this one. Finish the replay. Okay. Okay, let's say the price is over here. Cannot use on this one. This is where the momentum is actually in the market. Okay, I'm gonna explain from let's say this is the starting breakout for daily. So on daily level, both below between these two, this area, we're gonna find H1 key level, and the current breakout for H4 is at here. If we want to look into, so this is what not happened yet. We pretend this thing never happened. So we're gonna plot our key level at this at any available, and then this is our H4 cell. H4 cell. So in order the buy at the H1 to fully go up, it needs to break this level, because this is the sell. But what the market do, the H1 didn't even go up here. There is no buy momentum at this moment, even it's on the daily key level. So what the market provide is go a little bit down, and then if we are looking at the newer H4 structure, there will be a new H4 structure over here. So instead for waiting the price to break over here, this is H4 sell, because we are at daily buy, so the H4 automatically will be H4 sell. But when there is no buy momentum at that moment, and the price being playing around with in the buy key level, eventually there is new key level over here for sell. So instead of we wait for the H4 sell over here to be broken, we just need the new key level to be broken. Okay, I didn't mark that yet, so it's even 2 key level on H4. This one, this one. So this is for the cell setup. So basically we can mark all the up and down, the resistance and the support, because in order the buy to execute, to trigger, it will be need to break the upper part. Okay, you see, at the first time price are approaching this area, this is the nearest H4, but the price didn't even get to this area because there is no momentum, no buy momentum. So what the market are giving, it creates a new structure over here for H4. So what happened? It did a new breakout. a new breakout. So when there is a new breakout, so this is gonna be a new H4 cell area, possible area. So in this H4, we will look for entry at M30. While on this area, we will be look at H1 and M15. So let's see what happened when price react on this nearest level first. So those nearest level is about this one till this one. Look at the M50 because we want to buy at that moment. So you see what is happening. This is a sell area and this is the buy. So we will be looking the buy entry maybe at this key level or this key level if there is enough momentum. You see this one is failing because there is no momentum. This one also failing. This one has momentum. So it collect until up here, then went down because there is the H4 cell over here. If we look into the M30 key level, we're gonna see maybe there is a key level over here. So the price react from this level, the buy level, to this sell level, and it failed to break, and then it went back to its area and even lower. So on the other hand, on the sell setup, this is M30 key level, M30 key level, M30 key level. So which level the price are taking? This level. Like I said, this one is I shouldn't. If I show you the MDA, gonna be a little bit more confused. So this is H4 cell. This is M30 key level. Respecting this, the cell happened. So let's see at H1. Does it break the H1 key level? There, it did break over here. It did break over here, H1 key level. Then it came back, let's see, at the M30. Respecting the M30 key level, because this is also a H4 cell, another cell, then break another. H1 key level. Yeah, till the last key level that didn't broken, this one. also settle for the sell setup because we are looking for the buy momentum because this is the buy area. But at that moment, the current price didn't give buy momentum, so we are taking the hash for sell until what happened over here when there is a momentum, when the H1 break the H4 key level. This is H4 sell, but H1 break the H4. So the indication, the momentum, the buy momentum is in the market at that moment. At the first, there is no buy momentum, so the sell setup is going on. When the H1 break the H4 sell, that is where the momentum are in. So on the pullback, we're gonna take the entry at H1 and M15. Did you get what I mean, or just another confusion? Oh, okay. Anyone have thing to do? No problem. I know you guys are a bit confused because I was trying to explain the momentum. But if you can see the breaking, how the buying breaking the sell, breaking the selling, the sell setup, then this is how you know where the momentum is kicking, where the momentum is actually in the market, because we at the first moment we are looking for buy. We are looking for buy. We are looking for buy, but when the first time price approaching the key level at H1, there is no buy momentum. So when there is no buy momentum, even it's in the buy zone, we're not gonna take the buy. Maybe we're gonna scalp, but we gonna focus on what the market are giving. This is H4 sell, this is H4 sell, until the momentum kick in, until the momentum enter the market. So you guys get what I mean? Korang ada soalan tanya, saya tahu mesti korang confused ni.
Ya, juga ada confused sikit.
Boleh. Ada tanya je, tak ada masalah. Sebab kalau saya explain dengan cara tunjuk saja, korang takkan faham tau momentum. Sebab dalam real market, momentum ni yang bagi kita kena. Macam tadi, starting, kita ada zone. Kita ada zone buy. Memang kita nak cari buy. Tapi kenapa saya explain part yang sell tu? Sebab the moment kita buy, walaupun zone tu buy, kalau tak ada momentum buy, kita tak akan hold buy. Kita akan ambil sell sampai ada momentum buy. Untuk part kita nak dapatkan entry yang lagi cantik, kita akan drop time frame. Tapi itu kalau saya tunjuk pun sama juga, still ada elemen momentum. So saya let me draw what is actually happen from the daily. Okay, this is the daily. So from the daily, there is a lot of key level at H1. Because this is a buy breakout, we gonna search for buy. And then we will be standby with the H4 sell. So the moment, the first time, price approaching this level, this daily, this is the daily breakout. Daily breakout di sini. Daily breakout. Daily, sini H1. Sini H4. H4 is over here. So this is the H1 key level, 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 H1 key level. So for the first time, the price approaching the key level at H1, what we are expecting to buy. But what happened? There is no buy momentum. The truth is, it should test this level, but there is no buy momentum, so the price didn't go up. It still go downward, and then it creates a new H4 sell over here. So instead of using this level, we use the nearest first, this level. So when price at this area, we might think we already have the opportunity to buy. That's the how the feel with the real market, you know, the feel with the real market. So with this H4 over here, H4 for sell, and then the daily zone from here to here at the it's all the H1 key level, we gonna it's the same thing. We are expecting the momentum to kick in at this level, but still there is no buy momentum. This is what I mean by flexibility. You get what I mean? So even this is daily level, daily is supposed to be strong, how the people express it, but what the market do, even it's daily, doesn't mean it's daily is gonna be strong. The momentum gonna kick in any soon. No, the market will flow according to what is available. What we only can take what the market gives. So we may think at this level we're gonna take buy, but still the buy didn't break the H4, so we know the H1 buy is not strong yet. There is no momentum at the buying momentum. So what the market still doing is create another H4 over here. So this is the moment where we take the entry, maybe we get over here or anything, and then after it break the H4, we know there is the clue the market are giving is there is a momentum. There is the momentum. Even it can also fail. When it's pulled back, it can also go and break down. Market can always do that. Market can always fail that. But what the market gives over here, this is the latest H4 setup. So we're gonna stand by buying at this key level, and at this H4 we're gonna stand by to sell too at M30. But what really happened is the H1 break the H4 cell. So there is the indication where is the buying momentum is in. So after the breakout, when the price pulls back, just search entry at H1 or M15. This is the same thing because the set over here is for buying, the set up here is for selling. So just use the time frame order accordingly. So when you have another when you have a re-entry over here, still when you entry at H1, you're gonna monitor whether the H4 is broken or not. In this case, it's broken. The first time it didn't break, but the second time it break. When it didn't break for the first time, that is when you get a sell entry at M30. M30 and look for the H1 structure to be broken. But what happened? The sell didn't broke the H1 buy. So there is no sell momentum at that moment. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna take a buy entry over here and just repeat the same thing over and over. Entry at H1, expect the H4 to break. Entry at H1, expect the H4 to break. But what happened over here? There is no H4 breakout because the structure breakout is over here. So no breakout at all. So you see what happened? There is a sell breakout, maybe on M30 and because this is H4, M30, looking for the key level, and this is H1, right? So the H1 break until this is the this is buying, but when the price pull back from the sell, it didn't break anything. So take another sell entry over here. Just play with the time frame like that. It's simple like that. So can you guys see what I'm trying to explain about the setup just now? Is there any question? Yeah.
So for example, if we entry from H1,
Yeah.
then we have to look at the bias from M31, but we also need to look at the set, the whole time frame from the M30 set.
Okay, let's say we are entry at H1. We're gonna wait for H4 to be broken. So the price will continue go. But when it didn't go, that time we already stand by with opposite. That's why we call it bias or opposite. So whenever there is no momentum, just entry the opposite.
So if the H4 doesn't break, then we wait for M30.
Yeah.
To entry sell.
Yes. And after entry at M30, we're gonna expecting the H1 to be broken. So if
Okay.
this thing repeated back to back. So untuk yang lain ada soalan tak? Tahu korang memang akan confuse. Tapi tak apa, no problem. Saya akan explain. Ada soalan lagi ke? Mana ada soalan boleh tanya, yang mana apa jangan risau, esok kita ada session lagi. Tomorrow and Sunday we have the same session. So don't worry, we're gonna explain it until everyone gets it.
Cikgu.
Yeah.
So tomorrow bahas pasal yang sama ke?
Yeah, the same thing because
Same thing.
sebab kita punya syllabus dah habis ni, dah habis.
Oh, just ulang-ulang saja.
Just ulang untuk nak bagi dapat grade macam mana nak faham je. Nak faham dan nak praktik. Nak practical.
Okay, thank you cikgu.
So tak ada masalah. Korang kalau hari ni maybe ada confuse sikit, no problem. Esok kita akan repeat lagi. Don't worry.
Cikgu, kalau
Ya.
kita nak guna trendline, so far kita macam fokus key level dengan SNR kan.
Betul.
Jadi nak masukkan trendline kat tinggal sekali.
Okay, untuk trend line let's say lah kita nak tengok trend line ni dia kena combine dengan MDA. Itu yang reason saya tak masuk lagi. Saya tak tunjuk contoh trend line lah. Kalau saya tunjuk ni takut confuse lah.
Okay.
Saya tunjuk je salah satu. Sebab dia kena relate dengan trend line ni, dia kena relate dengan momentum. Dia tak boleh trend line saja. Dia jadi tak tally. Sebab trend line ni dia indication momentum sama ada strong atau tak. The moment price sentuh trend line, dia kena jalan terus. Kalau tak jalan, maksudnya momentum tak nice. Contoh sini ya. Ni kena ke tak kena. Kita tarik.
So dia bukan macam yang 100% kena 3 touch point tu lah.
Tak ada.
Okay.
Itu
Okay,
sebab tu kita tak kenal, sebab kita tak relate momentum dengan trend line. Kita pakai trend line saja. Lepas tu kita main tarik kan. Lepas tu tengok ada time respect, ada time tak respect kan. Sebab ni ya, sebab kita tarik dia panjang. Tengok dia respect dekat mana. Dia tak sentuh pun. Lepas tu dia terus break. Tak ada masalah. Okay, yang ni tak kena kan. Tak apa, kita remove. Kita tanda yang lain. Sebab untuk MDA ni, untuk MDA punya trend line ni, dia adalah location untuk entry tau. So bila dia location untuk entry, kalau kita main tarik-tarik ya, kita dah boleh expect lah momentum yang berlaku. Contoh macam ni. Nampak tak? Okay, apa yang saya nak explain? But the reason why the MDA part, you know, when we have the first point, the second point, and this is the third point. When it is a miss setup, the setup should be like this, touching and then go. But what happened over here? There is no enough momentum. So instead of being a miss setup, it becomes accurate setup. So can you see it? This is how we use the MDA. So we can expect when the price is touching the miss but didn't go, we know, okay, then we will stand by at the next location. That is the accurate and then the dip. If we take the accurate and make the breakout, then it will go. If not, then you will take another. This one. Boleh nampak tak macam mana MDA ni?
Boleh. Sebab kalau trend line tu dia break body tu, so dia nak pergi accurate atau deep kan.
Betul. Tapi ini sebetulnya ini MDA ni cara untuk cari location nak entry, tapi ramai yang confused. So saya jadikan benda ni just bonus lah. Sebab ini kalau MDA ni betul-betul mahir, memang sedap lah. Tapi kalau confused memang agak susah sikit lah nak pakai sebab ramai yang tak dapat nak tu yang jadi susah sikit. Macam ni sebab kita nak cari buy, kita tarik di H1. Kalau kita nak cari sell, kita tariklah di H4. Tutorial macam tu lah. Okay, let's see lah. Okay, kita tarik untuk sell. Ni. Okay. Nampak tak? Bila dia touch miss, ini yang sepatutnya dia buat. Dia sepatutnya jalan. Dan kebetulan miss ni dia align dengan ni, dengan accurate. So tak ada masalah lah. Yang mana dia ambil. So this is the MDA. How to use the MDA.
So ni yang contoh miss yang strong kan.
Tapi okay jap. Saya delete dulu. Sebab because this one, kalau perasan, dia dah ambil dah sekali. Tapi dia tak break. Ini pun dia tak strong sangat ni. Sebab kat ni lah. Tepat sikit. Okay ya. First time, dia ambil dah ni. Tapi nampak tak? Dia tak jalan. That's why, dekat kebetulan, dekat level ni ada accurate juga. So, miss ni fail. Accurate ni yang jalan. Sebab tu dia ada sideway dulu. Dapat tangkap?
Boleh.
Dia benda ni sama lah dia untuk MDA ni. For the MDA part, we're gonna repeat over the time frame. Which time frame you gonna use? You want to use? It's not a problem at all. Because if you are trying to park it at any time frame, you will see how the price are reacting according to the momentum. Okay, I'm gonna show you some example. Okay, let's say we have this one. Okay, this one or wait, take that. Okay, this one. So whenever the price touching the trend line, the price should move faster. But what happened? See this. This is the point 1. This is the point 2. The moment the point 3 touch, but it didn't break, so what happened? Gonna take another level. So the momentum, the sell momentum is not available at that moment. So you know when there is the setup is failing at the miss area, you're gonna look at the another at accurate or deep, something like that. So you guys have another question or anything? or maybe we can just continue tomorrow. Ada apa-apa soalan lagi ke?
Sir.
Dapat ya. Saya pun sorry lah, saya pun agak blur tadi sebab structure kecil tu dia momentum lagi banyak. So saya saya pun agak confused lah sebab so far kalau korang belajar dengan orang lain, tak ada orang waktu tunjuk marking, dia orang tak cerita pun momentum. Padahal momentum tu part yang penting tu. Kenapa price collect key level yang lain? Key level yang kita expect, dia tak collect, dia go deeper sebab momentum je. So untuk korang tadi yang saya explain jadi agak confused tu sebab saya cuba nak bagi korang nampak momentum tu dulu. Sebab momentum ni ramai orang nak highlight. Jadi kalau kita faham momentum dengan time frame, kita dah boleh sekali jalan dah. Boleh terus. Okay, no problem. Sebab tu saya explanation tadi dia agak nampak macam confused sebab momentum tu lah. Tapi tak apa lah, no problem. Esok kita sambung lagi. Don't worry. The reason why my explanation is a bit confused just now because I was trying to explain it with the momentum. Because most of the mentor out there, when they are showing trading, they are showing the market, they are showing the marking, the postmortem of entry, the back test. They never mention about the momentum, why the price are reacting at this level or even higher or even lower. They never mention it. But the momentum is something that really important. Why when the price reach at your key level but didn't go, that's because there is no momentum. But they never mention it. The reason why my explanation just now is a little bit confusing because I want you guys to see the momentum part because that's what essential on how you guys will be on flexibility, to apply the flexibility on. That's the most important thing to understand the momentum. So when there is enough momentum, that's when the entry will go smooth. Until then, it will just go there and there, even lower, even higher. So when you have a deep understanding about the momentum, so next time when you are doing the back testing, you know the setup or the momentum is not really strong. The momentum is too weak. That's why it go even higher than drop. So you understand the market condition. So if you guys have any question, can just ask, or I think maybe it's good to end the session first, and then we will continue tomorrow at the same time. So how you guys are thinking to end the session?
Okay ke?
Okay ya, sambung esok ah.
Boleh?
Ya,
Boleh,
korang
boleh.
pun mesti ada benda nak buat kan. Saya pun esok nak keluar kan.
Boleh.
Okay, so far korang okay ya? Korang okay ke? Ada confused teruk ke? Tak ada? Okay. So you guys are still okay with this tonight session, or a lot of confusion, or everything is make sense now?
Confuse sikit je lah sebab benda baru kan.
Oh, okay. No problem. Okay. For those who are free today, you can just go scroll the market, see, have a little practice because it's okay. Tomorrow we still can we still continue on this thing. Homework so far tak ada lagi. Saya nak bagi korang faham dulu. Untuk part entry, don't worry. Entry semua easy dah. Kita understand momentum dulu. Lepas tu, nanti kita masuk part entry. Tapi so far untuk perjalanan time frame tu, korang nampak kan? Macam mana dua time frame tu berkait. Buy and sell. Korang nampak tak yang tu?
Oh yes, dua set tu kan. Yes.
Dua set tu. Kalau dia nampak gambaran tu, okay lah, no problem. Cuma maybe untuk deeper kan, deeper understanding. It's okay sebab benda ni pun baru kan. Dan ni kadang baru sebab kita tak familiar. We are not familiar with the two-way setup. We not familiar with the statement that I give that market has no direction. Market is dynamic. We can buy and sell. So this thing might be something new. But if you are doing your marking according to the TF order, everything will make sense. Everything will make sense. So I think for today, we're gonna end the session and we're gonna continue tomorrow. Is it okay for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay for me.
Okay, welcome. So we're gonna continue tomorrow at the same time at 9 PM.
Okay. Ini stop record je, Cikgu.
Terima kasih, Cikgu.
Stop. Boleh.